Hi, good morning.
Hello.
It is my absolute favorite day of the week.
Because it's What's What with Kate&Ash?
Yes, because I get to see your face and we get to pick some winners. It is my absolute favorite thing to do is pick some winners.
Mine too.
Yeah.
So I am actually going to have to share differently than I normally do. Actually, no, I don't. Because I'm smart. Should we do the What's What Wheel of Opportunities cash drawing like right out the gate? Because everyone is so excited about it.
Yes.
All right.
I agree. We've got a good little list this month too. I'm super stoked that people are starting to participate more. It's so easy to participate though, you know?
Yeah, you haven't even seen this list yet.
It's awesome. So for those of you who have zero clue what we're talking about right now, once a month, we give away $100 in cold, hard cash. It's cash. It's not a gift card. It's nothing like that. It is actual cash, and it is donated by Team EvoAZ at eXp Realty. Thank you to the ladies of Team EvoAZ. And throughout the month, Ash and I have like kind of little things for y'all to do so that you can enter. And you can enter more than once. As you can see, Casey Patterson has entered 6 times. I think she's the one with the most this month.
When we go through like the featured tab, you're probably going to see a lot of the posts that we were giving these opportunities out on. So it'll make more sense, but I'm so excited. Okay.
Me too. Me too.
Do I just do it?
Who's it gonna be?
Oh, we need to pull up comments. We need to pull up comments and see who's joining in with us.
Right. So we need some comments. And what did we say if it lands on our face? What do we say happens?
Well, so there's many things that could happen if it lands on our face. Should I pop up the options though? Because you're obviously curious.
Yeah.
Okay, hang on. So if it lands on our face, we have these cool ways of giving other moms opportunities. So maybe you missed the post that went out into the group that gave you the opportunities to make it on the wheel. You still have some chances. If it lands on our face, then we get to rando pick which of these options we will choose a mama from. So chances are, even if you missed it, you could still win it. And then there's different ones in here if you actually read it. Can you see it?
I can.
Okay. Yeah. So like, for instance, when we go over the Saving Sunday post, we can draw a winner from that. So whoever's commented in the Saving Sunday post, and maybe the event, I wrote these all so long ago now, and it's not landed on our face yet. And
it hasn't. Right. Maybe today will be the day.
The hostess of a MOMnation event who had the most mamas show up. So if you had an event and, you had 20 people show up and it was the most this month, then maybe you're the one that gets on it. There's different ways. They're all random and we'll address them as we go, but it'll be fun.
I love it. I love it. And I love that it's purple. It's my favorite color.
Yay. All right. I am failing at getting my comments up. Did you already get them?
Oh, no, I haven't.
All right. Let's do this.
I'm a little behind this morning. Oops.
I think we all are.
Wait a second. Is it Wednesday? Yeah, it's Wednesday.
Did you seriously just ask that?
Yeah. I don't know. All the days are starting to, blend together. I don't see any comments. There's nobody.
Don't see any either. I feel like it's like
no people.
Refresh.
We got 5 people watching though. Say hello to us, those that are watching. Kelly and Lauren. I see they're watching. Hello. I think we need to get it on We're probably being very boring right now.
It seems so. All right. Let's find out who our cash winner is. $100 coming at you, mama.
Who's it gonna be?
Watch it land on her face. Ah!
Sarah picture. $100. Whoop, whoop. Take a picture of that. A screenshot or something so we can celebrate her.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Or I can.
Her birthday was Friday, Saturday.
The 26th.
It was just a few days ago.
Mhm.
Yeah. 26. Okay. So, that's awesome. Yay, mamas.
Congrats.
Congrats, Sarah. We'll put some shout outs for you. Okay. Now, I know you said you're pressed for time, so I think we just keep trucking along here.
Don't we have another prize?
We do, but should we just wait a little bit while some people start trickling in, or do you want to get it out of the gate as well?
Let's prize it up. Oh, Sarah's on. Did you just find out, Sarah, that you win or won rather? Woo woo.
Hey. All right, hang on. I don't know if I'm still sharing to the right screen or not.
No, it's the cash wheel.
I will get better, guys.
If you unshare, then it's easier to see.
All right. I was going to do top contributors, but we want to do the next wheel. Is that right? Is that what you're wanting?
Let's prize it up. Might as well start with a bang.
All right. I am going to unshare. Keep them entertained while I pull up the other one.
All right.
Unprepared. Sorry.
I don't know what to do to entertain you. But, I mean, I could juggle.
Entertained?
Huh?
I said, are you entertained?
I could start juggling. Since we're going to be doing a circus giveaway, I could balance my pen on my nose. Maybe that won't work.
Oh my goodness.
Dancer cluck. This is all
right.
I got. My son calls him Mr. Piggerton. That's
Mr.
Ashley, if
Piggerton.
anybody was wondering.
Oh, geez, Louise. All right. I think I've got it.
All right.
Do you see it?
Yes.
Make it big. All right.
All right. So how did we get on this wheel?
Well, again, there were some posts in the feature tab that I thought we would go over first. That way they understood how they got on here.
Oh,
But basically, this post that was up in the featured tab allowed you guys to participate in a certain manner. And those who did got on the wheel for, it's a package of one package of 4 tickets for a family of 4 to go to the Bernardo Circus, which is this awesome, cute little upcoming circus that, I don't know, I'm excited to go to.
Yeah, we talked about it last week and we played the video for a little while. It looks really, really cute. And Sherry went, I think, right?
Yes. Sherry went to the Texas show and she said it was a lot of fun. So
Awesome.
I'm excited. All right. Who's it going to be?
Punkette.
Oh,
Is it Casey? Yay, Casey.
Oh,
Whoop, whoop.
good job on that horn. It reminds me of a circus.
That's funny.
All right, hang on. I got it. Are you still seeing what I'm doing? Can you see my?
I can still see your screen.
Okay. Let's see. I want to screenshot that though for you. So let's do that before we lose it. All right. I can't believe it. So Sarah and Casey are both winners today.
Awesome job, guys. Thank you for playing with
Everyone's a
us.
winner. Yes. All
Play
right.
again soon.
Oh man, The struggle is real right now, guys.
I know, I'm having the same struggles. So what's next? What are we going to talk about? We got some news. We got some top contributors. We got some events coming up.
I think we do jump into top contributors. And all right. So for those of you who are new to the group, first and foremost, we welcome you and we're happy that you're here, and you're probably thinking, what the heck is going on right now? But you'll catch up. It's okay. At the top of the group, there is a cover photo, and in that cover photo is a caption that includes a ton of different hyperlinks, resources, basically pretty much everything you need to know to be able to navigate the group and get familiar with what MOMnation is and what we have to offer. I always say that whoever invited you had a good reason to do it, or as Katie likes to correct me sometimes, Facebook might have been your friend in this case and trickled you on in here. Either way, we're super happy to have you. So some of the ways that we honor our members is we like going over our top contributors. And the top contributors, if you saw the What's What Wheel of Opportunities, the winning for the $100 cash that we did, that was these top contributors is how some of those moms got onto that wheel. So those who have come in with the most posts, the most comments, the most reactions are going to make it onto that wheel. And this, what we go over today, will be going into for next month, right?
Correct. Yeah. So we just did the wheel for March. Now we're working on the cash prize list for April.
So you can start now. All right. So top contributors, we have all of these 10 beautiful ladies. I feel like,
I think Brienne has them all.
does she have every single one of them?
Yeah, she's got them all.
All right. She does. Oh, Brianne.
She's killing it over there.
Funny. Well, in this case, do we want to do 1, 2, 3, top 3, or just she gets it?
I think she gets it. I mean, because that's kind of how we've been doing it. We can change it for next week and do the top 3 that Facebook chooses. But yeah, I mean, she gets 3.
All right. She gets 3 entries, guys. Yes, awesome. So we have Brianne Barnes, Casey Patterson, Jeanette Carroll, Alexa Rowland, Sarah Pitcher, Eileen Wildrich Satter, Jennifer Estabrook, Leanne Underwood, Tony Marquette, and Dana Wilson. I didn't butcher any of those names.
Well, I don't know. Dana is pronounced Dana with the long A sound. It's fine. I'm just being picky.
I
Dana.
Said Dana. You know what I said? Oh,
Dana.
I have a friend and I call her Dana. So my bad.
Maybe her actual
name
is Dana and she hasn't had the heart to correct you all these years.
God, I hope not. It could happen, huh? All right. So all of these ladies, again, add a lot of value to the group. You'll see them constantly chiming in, offering advice, support. It's invaluable. We love you guys. Thank you so much. And I wouldn't be surprised if the reason that Sarah won that $100 cash is because she was on this list for last month. And there was other opportunities. Maybe it wasn't this, but I would reckon that it probably was. Maybe she was up in the top. All right. So all these notifications. When you guys are in the group, this is what we mean by the cover photo. It literally says click here. And if you click on it, it will open up this caption and you can hit see more and look at all the different resources that are available. We're kind of short on time today, so I'm not going to go over all of them, but it's worth checking out. There is a ton. We're actually looking at updating that here soon. See if we can get some more stuff in there for you. And okay, so you have two options to see the announcements or the featured posts. Right here, there's like this little reel that's pretty cool. Or for me, showing you guys all this, it's a little easier here. Skylar goes ahead and puts together this awesome reel letting us know what events are coming up, which there's a metric ton of them right now.
Yeah.
So this is always kind of cool if you want to take a look at that. What's Wet Wednesday? That's what we're on right now.
Hola.
Dance or cluck? Sarah. I haven't been looking at my phone, so I don't know what comments have been coming in. It's so hard with my phone. I don't know if it's the same for you, but I have to like sit there and refresh the screen in order to see the comments.
Oh, really? I think it's an Android problem. Sorry.
Yeah, you and your
You know what we should do though? Let's do our timed thing. So we've got one more way that you guys can get on the list or on the wheel of opportunities, as Ash likes to call it. And this is one way. So as we're going over some of these featured posts and kind of going over the news of the week, we are going to set a timer. So we don't tell you like how much time it is. And once that alarm goes off, whomever was the last comment gets on the wheel. So starting now.
All right. I just said I'm having issues looking at the comments though, so you got to help me.
Okay.
Look at them all. Erica says she just hopped on. Hi, Erica. Sarah says, let's get it on.
All right.
All right.
So
going ahead and looking at, this was one of the ways to get on the Bernardo Circus wheel. So we were asking you guys to participate in various ways. We literally outline what to do and how to get on it. By the way, guys, the opening show is tomorrow night, but the circus is going to be going until like the 14th.
Oh, wow.
So if you didn't get those free tickets, which we all know who did, Casey, then you're going to want to go ahead and use the promo code MOMnation. You can still get a great discount on those tickets. Anyway, so that was one of the posts that got you on here. And obviously quite a few mamas participated and we appreciate that. Okay, let's see.
Oh, this was a good one.
This is a good one.
Yeah, this was a super good one. We talked with Diana Eisel. I call her Easel, and it's not that. Do not call her Easel anymore, Katie. Talking about butchering names and hanging out with Ash too much. But she specializes in couples counseling. And so she is the counselor that we've been doing the new Our Love Story, which is a monthly live that we're doing, just talking about a different topic, concerning couples and, what different issues that couples go through, just kind of talking through that. And so she actually ended up we did that last week, was our very first show. And she actually ended up being on the podcast this week. And we just had a great talked through, a lot of people don't know what couples therapy costs, or what happens during a session, or when is it time to go see a counselor? What do most people find or most couples find dissatisfying about their relationship? Things like that. So we talked through a bunch of those topics, and Diana shared some really great insight there. So definitely catch that. We are on all of your favorite podcast platforms: iTunes, Google Podcasts, Spotify. And then you can also get it on our YouTube. We have a playlist for our From the Heart podcast. You can watch the video there if that's your preference. And then also on our Facebook fan page. So lots of ways to get this info.
And all of those are listed in the caption above the group. So just saying. All right. I haven't gotten to listen to this one yet, and I am excited to do that.
It's awesome.
All right. Speaking of our new mamas, this is our welcoming post. Hopefully it gives you guys a good idea at a glance what's going on with the group. There's what, 15 mamas in here.
15,
And
that's more than that. So it's 15 and 15 others.
those names plus 15 others. Got it.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, okay, yeah, lots more than that.
Welcome, beauties. What I like to say is welcome to the family.
We are
You
very
will feel like family too.
It's me. All right. Willow District.
Me and Dana, aka Dana Wilson.
I didn't do it.
Every Monday we are here. We are live. Ooh. Who do we got? The timer just went off.
I gotta refresh my screen. Hold up.
Oh my God. It's crazy.
Erica Romero.
She's on the listy. And Erica.
How funny. She got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 comments in a row.
She wanted that. She was like, I am getting this.
Got it.
I don't care. I'm on it. Well, thank you, Erica. We love that you're here with us. So where was I? Me and Dana. We're here live every Monday, unless it's a holiday and the kids are home from school, then we're not here. However, we're talking about a different neighborhood throughout the valley. So could be east, could be west, could be north, could be south. We never know. Well, we know, you don't, until we're live. And this particular, this past Monday, we did the Willow Historic District, which was pretty cool. So check that out.
She's so cute.
So stinking cute. I love Dana.
I'm gonna get it right. Dana. All right. Free Team EvoAZ Investor Basic Class. Woohoo!
Yeah, so that started on Monday, and that lasts all week long. So you just have to hop on over to our home buyer class. We have one class every month that happens, and it's totally free. It's self-directed. We just put the content out there. It's one piece of info or one topic per day for 5 days. We keep it posted in the featured post section. So if you didn't happen to, if you're only getting there today, for instance, and you want to get in on this class, then Monday's topic, Tuesday's topic, and Wednesday's topic, because it did already post, will be in the featured section there. So just go ahead, check it out, drop your questions, your comments, and we'll be here. We'll be there to answer anything you got. It's totally free. Nobody's going to hound you, chase you to buy a house or sell a house or anything like that. It's just really to share information and our knowledge. This month is our investor basic class. So if you've ever wondered what it's like to be a landlord, how to become a landlord, what are the first steps you should take, kind of how to travel down that road, then this is a really good class for that. Next month, we'll be going over homeowner basics. So it's like, what do you need to know when you own a home? How often do you need to change the AC filter, for instance? Where are the clean outs outside of your house? Did you know that if you leave the bathroom fan on for too long, it could be a fire hazard? Like stuff like that.
Ooh, I've never heard that before.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Did you know that you should get Holly Parker from Creepy Crawly Pest Control to come out and do a termite inspection every once in a while? Make sure you don't have termites. Do you know why? Because there are 2 types of houses in Arizona. Do you know what those 2 types are?
I do.
What?
Those who have termites and those who don't.
Those who have termites and those who will.
Ooh.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. So
I know
for me.
Common. I've had it. I had to get treated.
It happens. And at least we have the subterranean, which Holly can probably hop on here and talk a little bit more about this, but we don't have the flying ones, like flying termites like they have in other states. It would be a good live and learn. Holly.
Yeah.
Oh, Holly.
We need to hear it. All right. So some of the weekly posts, they're outlined in your welcome message, your welcome post, struggling. And then it will also be in the caption photo. But one of them is our wonderful Biz Mom Monday like and follow ladder. This is a participation post. They're all participation posts really, but this one has specific guidelines on how to participate. It's a great place to come to get familiar with the, mommypreneurs, business owning mamas in the group. It's a great place to, if you are a business owner, be able to kind of network and get to know other companies that are affiliated with MOMnation. When I say affiliated, is that accurate? I don't know if that's accurate. Can I say that?
That are here. They're members.
You're members.
Yeah.
They're mommypreneurs. Yeah. Okay, good.
They are fellow members.
And you're helping build and support each other. And it makes a lot more sense when you come in and you read this participation. But if you are looking to further your audience and, again, get some more traction on your content that you're posting for your business page, this is a wonderful place to be able to do that.
Heck, it is. And Sarah just posted that she just put the clothing swap up. So we got the clothing swap coming up, which is so fun, you guys. We stopped doing it when the pandemic hit. But we did do it a few times before that. We did it for kids and then we did it for mamas also. So basically, like, you don't want to have stuff that like needs repair or has holes in it and stuff. But if you have some clothes that you're just kind of sick of and you don't wear and they're hanging in your closet and you want to trade them out for something new to you, then you put all of those clothes that you don't wear in a bag, bring them over to Sarah before the event. So that way we have time to set up and everything. And then you come to the event, you have a bunch of fun, and you get to basically pick new clothes. So the idea is everybody that participates brings so that there's enough to go around.
Awesome. I'm excited about that. Like, I've never done one, but I think it's amazing. Why wouldn't I want to do that versus going and donating it? I mean, I know that donating is a good thing. It is. But
right. But it's fun to trade.
Fun, get some new stuff.
Yeah.
Anyway, and if most of the time my stuff goes to Goodwill or to a donation place, like, I feel like I can do that guilt-free. So Saving Sunday is another weekly post, guys. This is a great place for anyone, business owner or not, to come in and let us know about sales, coupons, discounts, anything that you've seen pop up that's going to help save moms money and you think they'd be interested in knowing about it. We want to know about it. So please let us know in here. Skylar.
Jamie, sorry to interrupt. Jamie has a question. It's a great question. Do you guys then donate if there's stuff left over that doesn't get picked from? Yes, we usually do. The last time that we did it, Jamie, was for children's clothing. So we had Sunshine Acres come by and pick up the rest of what was, picked over and didn't get chosen. So yes, that is correct. And that's a good point, Jamie. Thank you for bringing it up.
That is good. Okay, see, definitely guilt-free then.
Yeah, right? We're doing good all around.
Yeah. All right. So Skylar goes ahead and is letting us know that if you're looking to sell, Team EvoAZ is offering 30% listing discount. And then this QR code is actually a great way to help find buyers that are actively searching in your area. So
it's pretty cool. So you just put in a little bit of information. Obviously, we need your property address, and we put the report together manually for you. In our system, we are able to compile how many buyers in our network, which are over 4.2 million right now. We are able to compile how many buyers are looking for a property like yours in your area for your price point, square footage, bedrooms, all of that. So it's pretty neat. I just did one earlier this week for a listing appointment that I went on, and they had 303 buyers that were ready, willing, and able for their particular property. So out of that, I'm sure you can find a great one that's a great fit. And, there's a lot of people out there that are kind of like, I see a lot of conversations about people that are a little upset seeing houses going to investors and things like that. So a good way that you can combat that, guys, is not call up places like, these big giant investment groups like Zillow used to do it. They don't buy homes anymore, but you know what I'm talking about, companies like that, because those are giant investors. And so you're not really helping the problem here. But if you do contact a traditional agent, you're going to do a lot better anyway. Trust me, just watch my content on that. You'll see. And you can be very, very flexible. Today's buyer is extraordinarily flexible if you need a little bit of time in your house or whatever. And the cool part is that you're opening up your home to another family to come along versus just an investor that's going to keep it and sit on it and rent it out for a crazy amount of money. There's about 30,000, Armless reported last month, there's about 30,000 homes that these big investment companies are sitting on right now, which we could so use in our market because we only have about 3,000 single family homes in Pinal County and Maricopa County. That's it. Like all price points, all price ranges, right? We have way more buyers than that. So if these darn investors would stop sitting on these things and charging people through the roof prices to rent them, well, then maybe we could have more families in houses. Okay, off the soapbox.
It's a pretty good soapbox to be on, though. I don't think most people think of it that way. So,
and it's these big investors that come in and they buy like a whole bunch of properties in one area. So they're able to kind of create the market for themselves. I'm not talking about like, many of you out there that maybe have one or two couple of rental properties. I've got 4 rental properties actually, and we are not crazy raising prices like all of these big investment groups out there are raising prices on their renters. We've got tenants that have been in our properties for years now. And, there's been, because of costs have gone up and the market has gone up. So there's been a little bit of an uptick in their rental prices, but there's no way I'm dropping a 40% increase on somebody. That's just insane. And that's what's going on right now.
Seems, never mind, I won't say it. Seems greedy.
Well,
anyway, all right. And then we also still have until tomorrow, the Pogo Pass sale. This is, I think, the lowest I've seen it drop for quite some time. So it's $34.98. Gets you free admission into all sorts of different entertainment not venues. What's the word I'm looking for?
Yeah, I mean, really, it's venues, parks, the zoo, museums, and honestly, like just 2 visits to any of those places, and it more than pays for itself. It's super worth it. And then you get like 10 or 15 places you can go to, something like that, maybe even more.
Well, and then there's places like Fat Cats where you can go bowling once a week. And there's 2 different locations. So you could go bowling one week.
Twice.
The week in Mason and the other week in Gilbert. Like it's cool. It really does pay for itself. And makes a really great gift. I've said that several times, but it's true.
That little boy looks like Joseph from the back if you look really quick. I always think it's your kid.
Oh my God, it does.
Doesn't it? It's like got his cheeks.
Just it's the hair. It's the hair, the ears, and the cheeks. Yeah. I'll pretend. All right.
Yeah, that is Joseph, rock star.
Take a moment right now, guys, if you guys are still listening. So my sister is having her procedure today to have the embryos inserted. And it's exciting.
Good vibes.
This is something that we've been wanting and hoping for some time. So the fact that she's finally at this point is really, really, we're through the roof. So wish her some good luck and good vibes, prayers, whatever you guys do. But this is her, Kelly Watts-Baca. Get your spring care squared away with 2 amazing offers, one at one time. First time Klarna users can save 15% off for a limited time thanks to Klarna. Pay later platform, you can save 15% when using this option to pay for your purchases through April 20th.
Nice.
Am I saying it right? Klarna?
I see Klarna.
Klarna. Klarna eases the shopping experience and breaks down cost barriers by allowing you to pay for your order in 4 interest-free free installments, paid automatically every 2 weeks. A breakdown of your 4 interest-free payments without the 15% discount will show. Concerned about upfront costs, 4 equal payments, and now 15% off for using that option. Second deal, when you sign up as a preferred customer, PC, you will get 10% off purchases and free shipping with a subscription plan that meets your needs and is super flexible. This month, the PC fee is totally waived and you will save $19.99. This subscription pays for itself and saves you money.
Nice.
That one ends March 31st, so tomorrow. Let's see, Eileen, our Color Street gal, spring cleaning any of these sets, $8, no shipping, no tax. Call it first and it's yours. Just comment top, middle, or bottom. Sets available are pictured in replies.
Awesome. Lynn Adler, this is the gal that I was telling you about. She's got all the Color Street designs. Oh, I love the stars. Very cute.
It is cute. I wish I could like just click through the reply pictures easily, but
I know. Oh, those are cute.
Those are cute too.
I love the green.
Hey. I like these ones. Awesome.
Purple's awesome.
So in other words, if you're interested in one of these, you would just comment right here, top, middle, or bottom, letting her know which ones you are interested in from that picture. All right, Jennifer Estabrook, American Patriot Lock and Key. We are running some amazing deals on safes this month. Everyone could use a safe for important documents to firearms. Give us a call. Got your phone number here, and there we go. Protect your assets. So, excuse me. I saw some pictures of safes. I don't know if that's specifically one of those, but they look really nice.
Yeah, and it's not just if you have firearms. Obviously, if you do, then definitely a safe is really important. But your valuables, maybe, important documents, your passports, things like that. They're typically, I don't know if it says anything about it. No, it doesn't look like it, but Jenny can tell you, they're typically fire rated for a certain amount of time. So, you can, things might melt in there because it might get a little bit hot, but it should be fireproof for a certain amount of time is my understanding. So, anything you got, mom's old wedding ring that you don't wear, but you want to keep and you want to keep it safe, things like that.
All right. And I just popped this in here. You guys have probably already seen it as it's in the featured tab, but the link for the circus, the promotion code, and the discount, pop that in here. Sarah Pitcher is letting us know, I help people find hope in their health and mindset, walking in that path of feeling hopeless, and having nowhere to turn. I have found true freedom and now pay it forward to others. I would love to have a conversation with you to share how I can help. Here is a free health assessment for us to get started.
Hi, Brianne. Brianne Barnes says hi.
Hello.
Brianne, by the way, you got on the cash list for April 3 times already. And this is the first day.
Day 1, killing it. All right. Anyway, so she's got currently a $90 scholarship off for your first month with Warrior Coaching. That's her business. So awesome, lady.
Oh, that one is so cute. It's under contract though.
Why are you teasing us?
Yeah, sorry. I just haven't pulled it out of featured yet. It's been slightly crazy. We could watch the video a little for like a second. It's so cute. You got to see this kitchen. So this property is located Very, very close to where the 101 and the 51 intersect, south of the 101, east of the 51. Very, very cute. Lots of windows, super stinking bright. I bet you they need some reflectors on those windows because they probably have the same bird problem I do. I got birds that just like, they just careen themselves into my windows. So it's really sad. And I need to get some.
I should call you Snow White.
What?
All the birds try coming up in your house.
Yeah, they definitely do. I don't know if they're after me though. Isn't that, did you see the kitchen? Wasn't it so cute? I love the blue. Yeah. Look, it's got shiplap on that peninsula. Anyway, that is my favorite part of the video. So we can move along if you'd like.
I likes it. All right, another weekly post, guys. This is yard sale Saturday. Little lighter than it usually is. This is like usually
double. Yeah.
This easily gets up there. So
cute purse.
If you have items in here that you would want to bring to the clothing swap, is that what we're calling it?
Yeah.
You could do that. Anyway, but these are anything that you would find at a yard sale. So I really haven't seen, there's so much diversity in it that what was it? It was a playhouse that we saw that was like free, just come pick it up.
Mm-hmm. There's been some really good stuff. I would highly suggest flipping through that when you got a minute.
All right.
Oh, so this is the little show that I was talking about. This is our love story. This is Diana and I. We're going to be on once a month. It's going to be live. We'll be taking questions also. So if you've got any burning questions, concerning couples counseling or just about couple problems, we'll be talking through them once a month. So this is that show. And you know what's crazy is I'm going to be actually live in this group 3 times today. I just realized that. So we have our show. And then after this, I have the new build bulletin or broadcast. I think it's broadcast, we call it. I can't even think anymore. And that's coming up with Megan Lindholm, our new build babe. And then later on at 4 o'clock today, we have our mental wealth, which is a monthly show with Laura Wood. And she is our other counselor. And she specializes in, kids and teens and individuals more so than couples. Diana does couples. Laura's more so individuals. And so you guys are going to be seeing a lot of my face. Sorry in advance.
We all love it. Good thing. All right, guys. So this is something we're actually pretty excited about. Our charity committee has been working together to try and make it possible to get Easter baskets to moms in need. And if you are a mom who things are just really tight and you want to make sure you have the baskets for Easter for the kids, but maybe priorities are slightly higher right now. We have how many sponsors now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sponsors. And awesome. Some of them are offering multiple baskets. So definitely, take a look in the sign up. It's really easy. It literally lists their address, their phone number, and all you do is sign up for the number of baskets you want to go pick up from them. And yeah, we just hope that it helps you guys, help someone. If you know someone, you don't necessarily have to comment, tag them or whatever, but if you want to send the post to them, please do.
We have some life-changing mamas here. So Skylar, when you are tagging those, please tag those mamas in this this portion of the video when you do your tagging, because I think they really need to be recognized. So we've got Sarah Pitcher, Shannon Gardner, Kristen Leach, Erica Romero, Leanne Underwood, and April Dawn. Thank you guys so much for your generosity and for wanting to put a smile on some awesome little kid's face.
Yeah, I agree. We love it. All right. This is a post to let you guys know how you can get more involved with the event committee and the charity committee. These are brand new committees, guys. We're all just kind of figuring it out together, but the fact is that we're banding together to try and get more events, more charities out to the community and our group, and we would love for you to be a part of that. So it is a little different in the sense that we are doing it through a Telegram link. There's many reasons for that, but primarily it makes it easier to share certain things that we may need to share between each other when we're doing these committees. So, you know, we hope that you guys come in and, I don't know, it'll be fun. We've got Fun Friday. This is out every Friday. If you know of any events that are coming up local to you, your area, just give us a heads up on them. We want to know. Moms like doing stuff with their kids, obviously. So I don't know what this one is. Spring Fling Fair and Festival. That sounds
Oh, looks like Jeanette's doing maybe a booth or something at this fair. Cool.
There's mini facials, food trucks, so much more.
Love it.
Awesome. I'm sorry, I'm clearing my throat, guys, and coughing on you. I don't mean to. So this was another way last month that you guys were able to get on the, I say last month, but technically we're still in March, but this was how you got onto the What's What Wheel of Opportunities, another way of getting on it. So again, there was ways of participating, what to do down here. And this is specifically a post meant for anyone who's curious about what our Black Friday market is. Our vendors are actually coming in here, check out the comments, and letting you guys get a sneak peek of some of their products, or just at least a taste of what they may be able to offer during the market that is in November, hence Black Friday market.
Black Friday. I call it the black market.
The black market? Well.
Well, I didn't mean to. I just started calling it that and then it just stuck.
All right. So again, some of the vendors in here, you may already recognize: Tony Marquette, Eileen, Brianne Barnes, Shannon Gardner, Sherry Romero. And I know there's a few more, so they just haven't gotten in here to post up. So keep an eye open on there. They might get some more trickling in. This was the post that allowed you to use this sign up, totally different one. This one allows you to come in as a sponsor for a basket. And I actually want to pull it up real quick, because there's more than one way to do it. You don't have to just donate your basket to a mom in need, which, hey, shout out those awesome mamas that we just gave credit to. We were hoping to get a total of 10. We are always willing to bump that number up and do as many as we can. But I was hoping to get some over here, because not only can you donate a basket to a mom in need or the kids in need, but you can also donate a basket for our upcoming event. We have an Easter event happening at Top Golf. April 16th? Help me out, Sarah.
Sarah!
Where are you at? Anyway, and we need more baskets for that. This one filled up real quick and we're happy for that. So I'm gonna wait a minute and see if we can get some more in here. So if you guys are able to help us out with that, that would be awesome. Basically, we're gonna have games and crafts at the event. And we need some baskets for the winners or for the kids there. This other portion that you can sign up for, third portion, is if you actually want to come to the event and you would like to host a game or a craft, whether it's just you as a mama or you want to do it as a sponsor for of your business or something, we would love to have that. Please let us know if that's something you would like to do. And this is like slowly getting traction, but we have a contest going on. And I'm sorry, guys, my throat. It is, I keep calling it the swagger contest because
so you don't, even if you don't have swagger, you can still join in because it's for swag, actually.
I know I said it wrong, guys, but now we're just gonna roll with it because
hey,
anyway, so we are wanting to get swag. We have a swag shop that we want to get up and running to be able to, shed light on all you creative mamas, be able to kind of actually, whoever wins the contest, I mean, it's actually laid out here. There's several different things that would go ahead and be perks for you, I guess. But being in the swagger shop is a good one. I mean, being able to offer one of your products that you've created into the swag shop not only helps us, but it helps you and might bring you a little extra money. And you just get to be creative and we get to have fun with it. So, not to mention the shout outs. We want to see your faces.
Yes. All right. I just got a couple more minutes left here, my friend.
I know. Okay.
I know.
All right. Celebrate everything post, guys. This is another weekly. We have a few to celebrate. So the beautiful Skylar was celebrating her birthday on 6 days ago, the 24th.
Happy birthday, Skylar.
Happy birthday to you. And Sarah, we established, was the 26th. And we missed, so I called her the morning of her birthday and sang her happy birthday. Nick and I did.
Oh, that's cool.
But I felt bad. I forgot to put her on here. Anyway, she got herself on here. Good job.
Good job, Sarah.
And anyway, we're really happy that you had a great birthday. Thankful Thursday kind of speaks to itself. We want to hear what you're grateful for, what you're thankful for. Oh, okay. Day of, I got to read my sisters. I am so very grateful and thankful for that. My frozen embryo transfer process is going well. We'll be transferring my embryos next Wednesday.
Aww. Yay. And then
Right.
Brienne, she's thankful for, that just caught my eye, that her family is safe after that craziness. Yeah, we saw that. She posted it in the group. I think in the group or on her page. I don't know. But I saw that. Brienne, we are so glad
Outside
that
her
everybody's
house.
safe and everything is cool. What you say?
Is it the craziness that was like outside her house, like SWAT or something?
Yeah.
Anyway. Yee! All right. Maybe we should just read these because I feel bad for not getting the other two out. So Tina, I am thankful for opportunities that lie before me. Danny.
Yeah. Good job.
I am thankful that I have two beautiful, healthy children. Amen. Good. All right. And I think we skip over. Oh, wait, one more, just because it's fun. So you guys keep hearing every week of all these, awesome opportunities that people get in with coming on as a guest for podcasts or Live and Learn. And we would love for you to do that. And it's really pretty easy. So these links here are going to take you to the website. So if you're interested in going on for the podcast, it'll take you straight to the website and it'll give you the two scenarios. If you're a first time guest, then you'd use the first time application. If you're a returning guest, you just email us, let us know. Super simple. And we'd love to have you on. All right, now we're going to bump over to events.
Real quick, I'll run through them. So we got a bunch of stuff coming up, guys. We already talked about the Becoming a Landlord. That's happening now. That's in the homeowner education group. Just click on this event and it will tell you everything that you need to know on how to hop on over to that group. What's What Wednesday with Kate and Ash. That's what you're on right now. We are here every Wednesday for the most part. We have our next episode of our MOMnation podcast, which is called From the Heart, and that is about couples counseling. Actually, the title for that, Skylar, the title's actually missing on it. I saw it. I'll get with you later. But the title for that is Couples Counseling Under the Hood. So we just kind of talk through the nuts and bolts of couples counseling on today's episode. That will release at noon today. We also have mental wealth today at 4:00, and that is with Laura Wood and I, and we talk about just like past traumas and things that pertain to kids. She's really an awesome counselor for kids, preteens, teens, and that is a lot of her clientele. She's an individual, counsels individuals, and we talk through a lot of different things that affect children and have affected us as children. So that's pretty good. The circus is coming up like Ashley talked about, and we've got, Bunko Babes is tomorrow night. I'm not gonna be able to make that one, but are you gonna be there?
I don't know if I'm either because this and yeah. So I don't know. We'll see. There's usually a decent turnout though, even if you and I don't go.
Yeah, it's super fun. And that's at the party house at Sarah's house. We've got Real with Matt and Katie. That's my husband and I. We've had this podcast for a couple of years now. Every month we do a market update. It's super hyper local. It's things that you really need to know, whether you're considering becoming, getting into the market, or if you just purchased, or even if you're not considering getting into it for a very long time. It's still good to build upon your knowledge and really understand what's going on in our market so you can watch those conditions. So that is coming up. That will drop on Friday. What's this fitness challenge?
So Claire and Abby with Mad Fit. I'll just open it real quick. It's a little bit to go through. They are hosting a 45-day fitness challenge, and I believe I was gonna try and click on the picture. Yeah. So you got early bird signups if you're gonna go ahead and participate. There's a breakdown on each price point. The app that they use is supposed to be super user friendly. And
it is. I've used it.
And yeah, so I mean, just basically what you see here. If you register before the 29th, which was yesterday, you get the early bird specials. I'm wondering, there's 2 early bird specials, but I guess that's for each package.
Right.
Got it. Okay. Anyway, so if you don't know who they are, definitely go check them out because they are insanely talented and pretty much life-changing for most everyone who have come across and met them. So
100%. They're my trainers. They're amazing. They're the reason I'm so buff, which you'll see when I start wearing tank tops.
So I think that I will have to ask them, but I'm guessing that you're just going to RSVP, letting them know that you want to go to the event. And I'm not sure how they're handling it. I did ask that they update this area and maybe put, like, if they needed to have their app in here, the link to that and whatnot. But, if you got questions, come into the event, ask away. They're hosting it, so they'll be able to answer any questions you got.
Sweet. All right. So the neighborhood news is, again, every Monday, and we talk about a different neighborhood across the valley, talk about the history of it is usually really, really fun. Dana's awesome with digging up history. We talk about the price points in there, what there is for availability in terms of properties, amenities, what does the HOA have available, schools in the area, things like that. And then we have the new build tour coming up on Tuesday, which today we'll be talking with Megan about this particular community. And then she goes out and tours it the next week. You can hop on board with her. She's just going to go through the models. She'll teach you some stuff about new builds and how to appropriately purchase them and the different things you should look at, the different loopholes you should avoid. And then you get to look at pretty, pretty houses. Next up, we have on Wednesday, again, is What's What with Kate and Ash. That's what you're on right now. We are here every Wednesday. And lastly, Compassion Mamas. That'll be the last one we talk about. Do you want to take that one?
Sure. So Compassion Mamas is basically a group of ladies who have gone through some traumatic experience. It's all pretty diverse. I go to this one as often as I can. But we're just kind of coming together, talking through our experiences, our trauma, and it is all inclusive. Like it's not, you know, whether it's dealing with an addiction or death or our trauma is trauma. So, and it affects all of us differently, but the love and support that we need is often kind of goes hand in hand a lot. So it's a great opportunity to come together with some other mamas who just want to give you love.
Yes, it's super sweet.
And there's obviously a lot more events, but we're out of time. And so we encourage you guys to go in and jump in there and take a look at what else is coming up.
So top of the group, click on events. That's how you get to the events page.
Yep.
All right. Bye, y'all. I'll see you in 28 minutes because I'll be back again. Bye.
Okay.